Welcome. To Arcade Audio.
Ladies and germs, welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Today, like last week, we're in the car. The sweet, sweet wheels on the hot, hot road. We're driving to Kansas City.
Are you doing Allen Ginsberg poetry?
Yes.
Did you ever read
How?
No. Well, sure, but On the Road?
Nope.
Oh, man, it changed my life. When I was a senior in high school, I was like, yeah, man, this is America.
God.
Yeah, well, that's who I am.
Yep. We're driving to an improv festival, and boy, is my arms tired. Do you think... So, I know there's a lot of road noise, probably.
Maybe.
Do you think, though, a stationary car would be, like, a very good place to record?
Ooh, like in the trunk?
Yeah. Just curled up in the dark in the trunk. I feel like it's got good sound properties.
I could imagine such a thing, yeah.
Okay, I should get a car.
Because don't most cars now, like modern cars, have like they're made out of mattresses and egg crates?
Yeah.
Okay. That's called a crumple zone.
Yeah.
I believe. Do you want to get an article?
Yeah. Well, I would like you to because I'm driving.
Well, fine. I'll do it this time. Well, John.
You called me John both of these episodes.
Because that's the giveaway to let you know that you're in for a treat.
2 treats in a row.
I'm going to start just getting articles every week. Because I'm 2 for 2 on things that you love. Because this article is Gimme More, a song recorded by American singer Britney Spears for her 5th studio album, Blackout.
Have we gotten Gimme More before? We've gotten other Britney Spears songs.
We definitely have gotten at least one of hers.
This is a good song. This is a good album.
Let's see. It was released on September 20th, 2007 by Jive Records as the lead single. Gimme More was recorded in 2006 during Spears' second pregnancy and was one of the first solo productions by Danger. The song opens with an intro in which Spears utters the phrase,
Yep.
It's Britney, bitch.
So good. I mean, that's like, and I think it's the first track on the album. I mean, it's just like,
how good is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck, this album rules. After we finish recording this, we're going to listen to Blackout.
Okay, fine.
And you're going to love it.
Fine.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of dance pop and electro pop with breathy vocals.
Same.
Breathy vocals. You're a big Britney head.
I am.
Is there a word for that? A word for Britney fans?
I don't know.
Britches.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know.
This is her second highest peaking single at the time.
Yeah, it's
what could be the first one, I wonder?
Baby One More Time, probably.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty good.
Yep.
She's got a bunch.
She has so many good songs. She has so many good songs. You know so many of her songs.
Oh, no, I totally do. Can't believe I did it again.
Can't believe I did. I can't believe you've done this.
No,
How has it happened once again?
Girl, not a girl, still a woman.
Yep.
I'm trying here so hard.
That's not one.
Wonder. What's the one where she's like mad that Shimmer? Is that it?
I think I know which one you're talking about, but
Special?
I don't want to give it away.
Glitters.
That is Mariah Carey.
No. Fuck, hold on. No. The one where she's like sad and she has like a split personality. I'm so special. Is that it?
Oh, no. That is the one that I thought you were thinking of. It's not special, but I'll let you keep guessing.
She's a star.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, she cries
in her lonely thinking.
I'm a keeper.
If there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night?
That didn't help. It's not called Tears at Night.
She's lucky.
She's lucky. I knew it. I knew it was some kind of perfume or something.
Yep. You know, I mean, the best one though.
Oh yeah, I know.
I bet you would think this is the best one.
The one from her early career. Maybe not. No, I mean no, definitely not.
It's later than early, but not late.
What is it? Or give me a lyric, maybe.
Any lyric would give it away.
Toxic.
Yes.
The one song I actually know the words to, and
the best one.
The title of.
It's the best song. The music video
really
is like
good.
a
it's like
fucking
Akira.
nonstop banger.
Yeah.
It's so good.
She's on a sick motorcycle the whole time, or airplane.
In the beginning, she's a space flight attendant in a space airplane.
Yes, yeah.
Then she like jumps out, and every time she's in a new place, she changes her wig.
Yeah.
And then she's on like a motorcycle. Yeah, it fucking rules.
Yeah, it does rule. I remember when that came out, just being like, "Damn, dude, this rocks."
Yep.
She did the one "Slave for You." That's a little.
Yep.
She's trying to steal Christina Aguilera's spotlight, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, there was
Going for that demo.
Christina was kind of the bad girl,
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
and Brittany was kind of the good girl. And then Slave for You. There was like Slave for You, and then her VMA performance of Satisfaction were both kind of like, I'm not that innocent.
Right.
You know, like. Oh,
Was there a snake?
There was a snake. She has had some iconic VMA performances. Oh my god!
All involving snakes.
All of them with snakes.
Well, a snake is her producer, right? Just a snake.
Yeah, a snake.
A snake.
Is DJ Snake? Is that turned down for what?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Isn't there like a DJ Bird Call or something?
I mean, probably.
Yes, the answer is yes. Do you have a DJ name, or is there like a fun way to find that out? Like first letter of your first name.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like the thing you're scared of the most, like DJ Papercut.
Oh,
It's not mine, but that's someone's.
what am I most afraid
DJ
of?
Whales are too big. DJ the sound of two balloons rubbing together.
I don't know what I'm afraid of.
I'm trying to guess your
afraid of like
phobias.
everything.
DJ teeth keep falling out of my head and I can't. Yeah, I got you.
DJ being trapped not even physically, but just in a place where I can't really get out easily. Like whether it be an actual place or a social situation.
A small constricting hallway, even.
Somewhere where there's no clear exit path.
DJ.
But it's not
holiday.
claustrophobia. It's different than that.
Is it maybe it's a fear of a trash compactor from Star Wars?
No. It's more like
This is all the name still.
it's yeah,
The
all of
conversation.
this. Like I don't like being somewhere when I don't know when the thing will end.
Okay.
And I don't have a good way to get out of it.
Here,
For instance, if
New Year's Eve, Times Square.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine?
No. I would never. Because everybody's just pissing down their own legs.
Yeah, straight up.
You have to. It's the law.
It's required.
For instance, if this were a much longer trip,
Yeah.
and for some reason you were driving,
Okay.
and I could not drive,
That would kind of freak you out a little.
that would freak me out big time.
Okay. Well, you're lucky I don't have my license.
Like, I am.
Yeah.
I am very lucky.
Because I'm a road maniac. I love the road. The road loves
Road
me.
Maniac is my favorite Mad Max movie. Road Maniac, come out and have a good time.
Was that just the lead singer from Van Halen?
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? Eli Roth.
Yep.
What the
Eli
fuck was
Roth.
the name of the-
Eli Roth.
God damn it.
I like this fun thing that we've started where you can't remember anything.
Yeah, it's real fun. It's cool that I have early onset fucking Alzheimer's.
I also have a terrible memory, and it very much scares me.
Yeah.
That's another thing that scares me.
Yeah.
What
DJ can't recall anything of value.
DJ, what disease will slowly kill me?
I was talking to somebody the other day, and
DJ, how will I inconvenience my loved ones late in life?
DJ holiday with my family.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a good one for me.
DJ wife's burden.
DJ wife's burden. What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, someone was saying like, it was someone a little bit older than me, like in their late 30s, and they had this interesting perspective, like, like one day you'll just wake up and realize like your parents aren't just like your parents anymore; they're like old,
Yeah.
and then they'll die of something, but since they're double your age, you'll have like a glimpse into the future of what you could die from.
Yeah.
So you have potentially the chance to save yourself.
Ooh.
You know? So it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, my dad died of a heart attack or whatever. It's like,
oh my
well,
God.
then you know,
Yeah.
you have to stop yourself from eating bacon so goddamn much.
It's like getting the almanac.
Exactly. It's a great sports almanac, but for how you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's just Big Fish.
I don't think
Have you
that's
seen
what
Big Fish?
happened in Big Fish.
No. Yeah, it happens in Big Fish. That's like a plot point in the early, well, not the Gray's Almanac. They go visit a witch, and she like whispers in like one of their ears like how they'll die.
Oh, and isn't it like you'll be surrounded by Andre the Giant and all your best buds?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Is Andre the Giant in that?
No, he was long dead by the time the movie came out. Oh, he still could have been in it, I guess. No, it was a different fellow, a different big fellow.
Okay.
Yeah. I can picture the guy you're
Did
talking
he
about.
have a posse?
I think he had a posse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Big Fish good?
It might be.
What I mean is, it was good in high school. We all know this.
Right.
It was very good. It brought a tear to all of our eyes. But
I don't recall.
is it big now? Was Danny DeVito in that film?
Oh, he had to have been some sort of like circus ringmaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he was.
Yeah, I can't remember jack shit. I can remember Danny DeVito was a ringmaster in Big Fish.
What if he wasn't, and we just both like,
I hope to God that's true.
we're like, yeah, Danny DeVito, the ringmaster
ringmaster.
in Big Fish.
Oh, that'd be so good. I hope it's true.
Fuck. So you hope that he wasn't?
No, I hope he absolutely was not in that movie. Can you vamp maybe while I look this up, because I think that's worth finding out.
I don't think you're allowed to look it up. That's the rules. Just like
I want to find out.
You're not allowed to draw the Roadrunner's penis. We're not allowed to look anything up.
Okay,
look
fine.
it up after the show.
That's true. That's fine. I found out the fellow that corrects us on a weekly basis on Twitter,
Yeah.
David McGuff.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Good guy. The things he corrects. First of all, he'll have like 12 corrections for each episode.
Which is amazing.
It is amazing. Well, hold on. I have a supplementary piece to that. Well, first of all, he doesn't look that up. He just knows these things.
Well, yeah, we.
But the caveat is we don't look him up, so he could be totally lying.
Oh,
You know what I
shit.
mean? Like, we're not fact checking his fact checking.
That's true. If someone else could get on that, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna need a tertiary sort of like fact checking crew.
And eventually we will get to the truth.
Yeah, it'll come back around to us.
We're right sometimes, certainly.
Yeah, I mean a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I mean, unless you're on a 24-hour
Oh,
clock.
damn it! So can't get that right. Who does the world use 24-hour clock?
I don't think so. And what do you mean, other countries?
I mean us. Anyone but us. Everyone but us.
I think it's like.
Why do we use a 12-hour clock?
I think other English-speaking countries use a 12-hour clock, but for like business hours and flights and stuff like that, they
Yeah.
use the 24-hour. Just for clarity.
You know what I learned about Japanese airplanes?
No.
So,
I mean, I assume they're exactly like
They're-
ours.
yeah,
I've been
identical,
in one. It
isn't it?
seemed the same.
So you know how like you'll be on a plane, you'll fly somewhere, and when you land, the pilot or a flight attendant or someone will say, "Cool, welcome to Chicago. The current temperature is 78
Yeah.
degrees, and the local time is 1:32."
Mhm.
Right. So when you're in Japan, the way you would tell time, if you were saying 7 o'clock, I believe you say shichi, which is there's two ways to say 7, shichi or nana.
Okay.
And when you're telling time, you exclusively say shichi.
Okay.
Except if you're a flight attendant, you would say nana, because shichi sounds too close to ichi, which is the word for 1. So just to make sure that you know it's 7 o'clock and not 1 o'clock.
That's fun.
Yeah. And also they get free peanuts.
Fun.
Yeah.
I do believe in like France they use a 24-hour clock,
They would.
and probably Germany. Germany definitely does. Yeah, I don't know.
Why do we use a 12-hour clock? Or like, how did any of that get started?
It's half as many numbers to keep track of.
That's true. You don't have to remember so many numbers.
I have a question.
Go for it.
So I started watching Terrace House recently.
I love Terrace House.
And people will say how old they are.
Terrace House is a Japanese reality program.
We all know this. And
We're all watching.
sometimes they'll say how old they are,
Yeah.
and then the number on the screen will be 1 off. Why is that?
Are you sure?
Yes. Because there will be like...
The translation will say.
The translation will say one thing, and then there will be like a little info thing
Right.
that has another thing. And it will always... not always, but often will be 1 off.
I wonder if it's something like this. They will say, I'm 19, and so the captions will say 19, and then maybe the thing that gets displayed is their year in school when they graduate. So it would say like 20, meaning 2020.
Sure.
Does it say apostrophe 20?
No. So it would be like, I'm 22, and then the thing would say 23.
Maybe they're lying, and no,
we got you. We got your ass.
Try again, asshole. You can't drink.
Okay, well, when you know, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to go back and rewatch Terrace House now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
It's very good. I'm on the third season.
It is.
Or the fourth, technically.
Great British Bake Off is to Chopped, say, as Terrace House is to the real world.
That's exactly what it's like.
It's great.
Just, so much more, like, nice and soothing.
Super nice. The best thing is whenever a new person comes into the house, the first thing they say to everybody is, I look forward to living with you.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. And
I've never said that to anyone that I've lived with in my life.
Yeah, it's all very, like, there's almost, like, no fighting. And if there is a fight, everyone just, like, sits together at the kitchen table and, like, figures it out.
In this one, the boys have, like, a little rec room, kind of.
Yeah.
And when they sit down the first time in there, they're like, this room's awesome. And then one of them goes, yeah, this is where we'll come to share our stories.
Oh,
it's like,
how nice.
Yes, it is.
This is where we'll come to share our stories.
It's like, it's too fucking much.
What I like, too, is if there is, like on the most recent season, I think that there's a guy who's like 18, like very young guy.
19.
And then there's another guy, and that guy's like maybe like an aspiring cook or something. And the other guy, or one of the other guys, is maybe 30, maybe in his like mid 30s. So much like basically an older brother.
Sure.
And that dynamic is instantly, that's how it is. So like the older guy will like give him like brotherly advice and like help him like out with stuff and not unsolicited. Like the younger guy will like come to him and be like, what do you think I should do about this? Like, I have a crush on this girl, but yeah, and he'll give like good real advice. Like, you gotta be true to your heart,
What a pal.
Yeah, it's awesome. Man.
Anyway, everybody go watch Terrace House.
I love Terrace House.
It's on Netflix. You can watch Terrace House. You can watch Great British Bake Off.
Yeah. You can watch Cube, which is unlike the other two things. So don't put those together.
What is on your like sort of Halloween creep watch list?
They have a ton of scary movies on Netflix that are all like just slightly under the radar.
Okay.
So like they're ones like I wasn't familiar with, but like I went on to like a like top 30 movies on Netflix, just top scary movies.
Sure.
And they're like, here are the movies and here's why they're good. Like there's one, maybe you watched it with me. It's about a woman who is deaf, so she can't hear anything.
Right.
I'm
aware of the.
Okay, so that's the premise.
Okay.
So and she lives in the middle of like the woods by herself, basically. And there's like a guy who is like trying to break in, so trying to like terrorize her, basically. And so like a lot of the movie will be from her perspective, so we won't even hear.
Oh, I hate that.
So like it'll just be like her sitting at the computer, like writing her novel or whatever, and then the camera will be like, you'll be able to see behind her the guy trying to figure out how to get in, and she's unaware of it.
Fuck.
Yeah, so it's very like nerve-wracking. I forget what it's called though, but it can't be hard to hear. Or it can't be hard to hear. Fuck. Can't be hard to find.
Yeah.
Cube is up there. There's like 40 Hellraisers. You could watch those.
Sure.
Those are pretty crazy. I think they get worse, so maybe just watch the first one or two.
Well, start with the last one and work back so they get better.
A really fun way to do that. Yeah. What else is there? I don't know.
I mean, on my list is, and I say this every year, but this year I'm gonna do it. I want to watch all of the movies that they have houses for, haunted houses for Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, sure. So what would that include?
So there's a Stranger Things house, which I've already seen. I'm very stoked about. I believe there is a Poltergeist.
Okay.
And I think there's a Halloween, the movie,
okay, so
not,
like
not the season. Yeah, a bunch of classics.
Have you seen Halloween?
No, I've seen Friday the 13th.
Well, Johnny, did you know that if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can listen to a brand new podcast only for Patreon listeners called Welcome to Haddonfield, which is a rundown of every Halloween movie that's ever been made.
Every movie in the Halloween franchise, not every Halloween movie that's ever
correct.
been made. So if you're looking for a podcast about Halloween Town 2 Calabar's Revenge, You ain't gonna find it there. I'm
Look
sorry.
elsewhere. I'm sorry. Yeah, and it's hosted by Nick Lathan, who's who hosts Welcome to Flavortown. What the fuck does he host? Riverside Falls.
Maybe.
He hosts Riverside Falls.
We're gonna be on an episode of that.
We will be. We requested the one the weird one, the Season of the Witch.
Yeah, which was already taken.
Oh, it's a hot commodity.
So I think we got 4.
That sounds right. Yeah. The one where I don't know, he's a mummy, maybe.
The one, yeah, that's my favorite episode of Friends. The one where he's a mummy.
Did they ever do a Halloween Friends?
Yeah, there was one where a couple. The only thing I remember
That
is
might be fun.
a couple people were making out on the couch.
Nice.
And then a spooky ghost hand turns off the light, which is always a fun and interesting thing to me on sitcoms. I think we were talking about this before with Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World, there is magic and apparently time travel. Someone told me on Twitter there's time travel in the Boy Meets.
So that's just
The Boy Meets-averse.
The
the Meets World-averse.
Why would you just call it the Boy Meets World?
Because there's Girl Meets World too. That's
the world. Okay,
the
so
sequel
world,
show.
The Worldiverse.
The Meets Worldiverse. And so then there are ghosts are real in Friends.
Right. It's
And
it's been established now.
I think there was an episode of Roseanne where there was a ghost that was real that freaked me out real bad when I was a kid.
Did you watch Salute Your Shorts?
Absolutely. Zeke the Plumber.
Zeke the fucking plumber.
Zeke the Plumber.
What the fuck?
Zeke the Plumber's real.
Scary. That's maybe the scariest thing that's ever been made.
Do you think it's still scary?
I 100% believe it's still scary.
We should watch it.
I would love to watch it and find
not
out
be
that
scared at all.
Finally, I would love that. I'd love to have one nice, good night's sleep.
How many episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark do you think are actually scary?
All of them. No, probably none of them.
Yeah.
They were scary as shit when I was a kid.
I fairly recently watched the Haunted Mask Goosebumps episode.
Yeah. Is
Not very scary, but it's very fun.
Is it just the mask, but quote unquote scary?
Kind of, actually.
Okay.
Kind of.
Because it turned into a goblin?
Yeah.
Okay.
No powers, though.
Just a stupid little shriveled up goblin. I bet it'd be fun to read some of those Goosebumps books.
Well, we tried it.
Yeah,
once,
we did. I guess it wasn't that
and
fun.
And it wasn't that fun.
We read one and we
Reader beware. They ain't that good. One cool thing about the Haunted Mask, though, is so every chapter of the Goosebumps books we found out ended on a fake cliffhanger.
Right.
It was and there was a noise behind the door. Chapter ends. New chapter. It was his brother. His little brother with his stinky socks. Every time it would go to a commercial break, it would do the same thing.
Oh, that's great.
It was real
Just keep
fun.
the spirit of the
yeah.
books. I think Hardy Boys might have done that too, I think. Just every chapter ends on a cliffhanger. I never read the Hardy Boys.
Me neither.
I just read about this the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of librarians didn't like Hardy Boys.
How come?
Because it was just bad writing for kids.
Bad writing for kids.
Yeah, exactly.
What else are kids supposed to fucking read?
At the time, I don't know.
Dictionaries?
Boys' Life? I don't know. Yeah, highlights.
I mean, is Nancy Drew also poorly written?
I don't know.
Because to me,
those are all in the same
kind of thing, and probably have sort of the same number of, the same number frequency of publication.
Same amount of cranked outness.
Yes, yeah, whatever the word for that is.
Also, all the Hardy Boys books, I think to this day, are written by the same person.
Oh my god!
Twist! It's actually a pen name that is owned by the company. So it's a billion ghostwriters that all just write the books, but since the company owns the name, they don't have to pay out. You know what I mean?
Weird.
Yeah, or you know what I mean? They get paid for their work. But,
right.
Yeah. And the logic was that if one dude wrote the books, and then he went to go write something else instead, that the readership would follow him rather than the Hardy Boys name or whatever. So to counteract that, they just made the pen name.
Cool.
Yeah.
So. Way to go,
Do you need any more Hardy Boys trivia? Or?
No, that sucks.
Yeah, totally.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck the Hardy Boys.
Which is 40s capitalism,
yeah.
The height of that kind of shit of screwing other people over. Well, maybe not the height, but they were doing it then too.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What's the name of the fake author of?
It's like Carlton Dixby or something like that.
What about is Nancy Drew similar?
That I don't know. I was researching Hardy Boys.
What about the Babysitters Club? Goosebumps is all R.L. Stein. We know this.
Yeah, the Steiniverse. The Win Ben Stein's Money-averse. What was the question? I got sidetracked.
Nancy Drew?
Oh, yeah, and the Babysitters Club?
Babysitters Club?
Yeah.
Do you think that's all one person?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Boxcar Children.
Boxcar Racer.
Yeah.
Was Boxcar Children Hardy Boys, but with more kids?
Yeah, I think it's just poor Hardy Boys. Hardy Boys down on their luck.
Oh, because they were. Did they live in a boxcar? Is that the?
I've never read a single book. I just imagine that they were, they
wearing
were
fingerless gloves and
right, stovepipe hat with a flappy. Yeah.
We've all seen a cartoon.
They all ate beans.
Well, they all eat half of a bean. They cut it.
It got cut in half. Yeah. Do you remember watching the movie, The Little Boy, Dennis the Menace?
The Little Boy Dennis the Menace. I do believe I remember a film called The Little Boy Dennis the Menace, yeah. And his nemesis was the old man, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, that is what his name was. Do you remember that he met a hobo?
No.
Yeah, or maybe not a hobo. Maybe he was an escaped convict. Dennis the Menace did.
Sure.
I'm not... It was played by Christopher Lloyd.
Okay.
And they ate beans together.
I remember there was... a Disney cartoon. I believe it was
Mickey and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, maybe. And he cuts a bean. He cuts little tiny slices off the bean.
Yeah,
and that was always.
They had a single slice of bread, and he had to cut the bread slice so thin that you could see through it.
But I remember I always just liked the way it looked. It was like a very satisfying, like watching him cut down. You know what always looked really good to me?
What?
And I don't even like this food, but it always just looked so good. In the Brave Little Toaster,
yeah,
there's a guy who is eating marshmallows. He works in the electronics store or something, and he's eating marshmallows. And those marshmallows looked so goddamn good to me.
He's just popping whole marshmallows into his mouth?
And I fucking hate marshmallows, but those ones looked so good.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
They just find the purest way to distill
this is a tasty treat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because like
a roast chicken.
Oh,
you're oh, give me some of that.
Yeah.
Put the whole thing in my mouth. Pull out the carcass.
Yeah.
I would never want to eat a fish from a garbage can, but every time Heathcliff does it, I'm like,
brother,
give me some of that. Use the trash can lid like a nice plate.
Bring your best gal.
Yeah.
Eat dinner in the alley under a garbage ape moon.
Some candle stubs on your little, yeah.
Are you aware of the garbage ape?
Oh, I'm aware of the garbage ape.
Okay.
It's impossible to explain.
Yeah, I mean, all I would recommend, which I think we've done in the past, but all I would recommend is just check out some Heathcliff comics, you know? Just do it. They're unreasonable.
Reading Heathcliff comics is dangerous. It's hazardous to your health. And every story that H.P. Lovecraft ever wrote.
Oh, fuck.
When someone goes insane by the end of the book, it's not because of Necronomicon. It's because they've read Heathcliff.
Yeah, it's like an unspeakable horror.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yes, that's it. It's
the author of Heathcliff is what's his name? Al-Hazrad or whatever, the mad Arab who wrote the Necronomicon.
Sure.
That's who writes Heathcliff now.
On the other hand, probably the best comic now, maybe ever, Nancy.
It's really good.
Nancy's on fucking fire right now.
I'm interested to see how long it lasts, at that level.
It's crazy that a comic strip in the fucking funny pages
in 2018
is so good.
Yeah, totally. Bill Watterson ran for 10 years with Calvin and Hobbes, never wrote a bad strip in his life. Can this new author last 10 years?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
I mean, the guy before her went a long time, and it was garbage. It was fucking trash.
But he did have some good ones, back in his younger days.
Sure.
Just I imagine, there's probably some good Garfield strips somewhere. Do you remember the Garfield books where he was a leader of a pet force in space?
No, I would get the big, just the books of the Garfield strips to read after I was done taking my FCAT test.
That's not what you were going to say. A big old Garfield comic strip book after I was done taking a big shit. Just sit there for another 40 minutes and just chuckle slightly to myself.
Oh, Odie. Mailing Nermal to Abu Dhabi. Jessica did not know who Nermal was, and I had to describe Nermal and Garfield's relationship to her, and it was such a strange thing to talk about in real life.
They're not related, right?
No, I believe Nermal is just a cute cat that Garfield doesn't like because
she's cute.
I think Nermal is a boy.
Man, Garfield's a girl.
Garfield is a girl.
Okay.
And then Garfield also always wants to mail Nermal, which is
Garfield is just the old grandma from the greeting cards, but in cat form.
Whoa.
So maybe everyone just needs to lighten up and stop being such a grump.
And that old lady, whatever her name may be, has made a pretty good transition to super JPEG Facebook posts too. Is she exclusively on cards, on Hallmark cards? She wasn't part of like Grimm. Did she come from a
she seemed like she would have.
Yeah, I mean,
she has that look.
Kathy was a comic strip,
big time,
and kind of has made forays elsewhere. What is this old lady's name? Because I know who you're talking about.
Gertie.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know. I feel like
she's maybe her hair is like always like in curlers or something.
And I feel like she's always smoking a cigarette. Right?
Yeah, sure. Definitely has her house slippers still on.
Oh, for sure. Maybe no pants, just like a big shirt.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Definitely picturing that.
A tall tee.
Doesn't really care. Still wearing sunglasses. I think she has a hangover.
Oh, for sure. Always wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, she's hungover for sure.
Is this really what she looks like?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
she always has a coffee cup, and there's probably just like some Baileys in there.
Yeah, for sure. We're also describing my favorite character from an infomercial.
Oh, has this ever happened to you?
There is a Magic Bullet infomercial.
Oh shit. Okay.
And the pretense is that a bunch of people are over they spent the night at someone's house after a wild party.
Okay.
And none of them could drive home. This is the premise of the infomercial.
Commercial. Okay.
And one of the people, for some reason, it's all a bunch of like middle-aged, just like
30, 40
people,
somethings.
And one of the people is like an old lady wearing like a big nightgown, smoking a cigarette.
She's like in her 70s.
Yeah, and she's like, "What are you talking about with this magic bullet? Just give me my coffee." But like, just in the infomercial, in the house.
Is there character development over the course of the commercial where she comes around?
I do.
You know what? I
do
guess
assume
we did learn something
she
today.
buys a magic bullet at the end.
God damn it. Is she the one that says like, "Gonna make creamy snow"?
No, that was a different infomercial.
Oh, different commercial altogether. Okay.
She says, "Fuck you and your magic bullet."
The only magic bullet I know is the one that killed Kennedy. Everything went downstairs from. What do you know? What?
Yeah, exactly.
It was the Cubans. Nah, it was the CIA.
Now when are you gonna chop up all that old food from last night and put in an omelet for me? Can the magic bullet do that? Oh, it can?
Literally, yes.
Surely it can also make soup.
Can it?
Fuck off! I swear to God, if that thing's also a blender, then you can put special rings on the top that are different colors so everybody knows whose margaritas whose. I'm gonna flip my goddamn lid right here in your kitchen, Susan. Fuck you, it can.
How about this?
I'm scared.
Man, I remember the first time I saw a universal remote. I thought, this changes everything.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.